my God, so you might just spot the next like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Van Damme sitting here.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great place to get together with people around the world.
You said in '84 it was still the tough days, right? Now, I can count on my fingers the amount of Indians from India who made it in LA. It is an amazing place, but it's a tough place. Tell me how you went about making it.
Well, growing up in India, first of all, going to watch movies, we are very much a movie-going country. I loved watching Sound of Music and Ben-Hur and To Serve With Love and all the big screen movies. It was great fun. And at the end of the Universal Pictures films, there used to be a thing that came up, said, when you're in Southern California, visit Universal Studios. And I always dreamed of some point getting to LA. And I played at Wimbledon in 1974, got to the finals of the Wimbledon Juniors. And then Jerry Buss, who now owns the LA Lakers, brought me out to LA.
As a professional tennis player?
As a professional tennis player. For the next 5 years, I continued to play, got to know a lot of friends who remained friends, Sidney Poitier and the late Chuck Heston and, Sherry Lansing, so on. And
legendary people, right?
Great people, wonderful.
You just throw them in there, like, okay, I knew them, yeah, okay.
No, but...
You didn't know Marlon Brando?
Brando I met, though I must say the more exciting thing was to meet Clint Eastwood, who I spent some time with.
Who's
and was
a buddy
big tennis fan. He's a friend. He's a friend. He's a friend.
Of course.
Sidney Poitier is a buddy because we have lunch once a month.
Mark the difference, the buddy and the friend. Okay, carry on.
So in 1980, when I got into the entertainment business, I figured, how difficult could this be? I mean, I know a lot of people, studio executives. But the business was very white, very closed. And at that point, there weren't really any Indians in the business of any note, And so I knocked on a lot of doors, played in a lot of bad tennis games with studio executives, but everybody wanted to play tennis with me. Nobody wanted to make a movie with me. I mean, it was one of those things, classic. It took me about 5 years to realize this. But it was very tough, very difficult, very cold.
So were you doing what people are doing to you here?
Much worse.
Yeah, were you just like, while you're playing tennis, you're going, so Sydney, I was thinking of this film script, right? Were you doing that?
I sent a lot of scripts around. And a couple of weeks later, I'd call up the studio executive and I'd say, and the guy'd get on the phone right away and he'd talk to me for 20 minutes about his forehand and backhand and his serve. And as the call was winding down, I'd say, I sent you a script a couple of weeks ago. And he'd say, oh, that one, we passed on that a long time ago. So it was difficult. And I'm not an easy guy to throw out, especially in my younger days. If I got my foot in the door, I kind of, I was difficult to throw out.
But what was it about, the films that you were ready to give up quite a successful tennis career and just jump into a career that really is like based on luck, a lot of perseverance.
Well, it's certainly not part of my family's background.
And so they were upset with you, right? Your father was just like, what are you thinking?
They were, yeah. Because we were all in tennis. It was a great period for tennis. The decade of the 70s was wonderful. So it was really a strange move. But like I think any of us in the entertainment business, it's passion kind of takes over. And if you want it badly enough, you go after it. And I went after it. The first 5 years was incredibly difficult.